Okay guys, we're going to have a chat about life. I'm going to talk in general terms, but a lot of what I talk about resonates in the trading world. So kind of grab yourself a coffee and we'll have a chat for a few minutes because I've got my coffee. Because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. Now, it's 9 o'clock at night and I'm pondering my thoughts. Because I've had one of them days, you know. From the outside world, people think when they look at sort of somebody like myself that works for themselves, does reasonably well, the world is rosy and everything can be fine. Well, that's not always the case. You know, it takes a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work and a lot of heartache to be successful. Now, any business owner will tell you that. They often live in a world that's called feast and famine. So when it's good, it's amazing. But when it's bad, it can be terrible. Because contrary to belief, just because you're a business owner, doesn't mean to say that you've got loads and loads of money kicking about. You know, sometimes employees get paid more than the business owner. I've been there. I've done that. You know, on the dying days of my company, all my staff got paid, but I didn't get paid for 3 months. Because I ploughed it back in the business to make it better. But nobody ever sees that. They just see the Mercedes outside. That's the only thing they see. So the trading world is a lot like that. So life is. And I'm going to be absolutely blunt. You know, life can be sort of wonderful at times, but my life is literally a tornado of chaos constantly, with one eye of the storm in the middle. And that eye of the storm is Joanne. Now, I'm going to touch on that part in a moment. But the rest of it, everything that is around it, which is the tornado, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. You know, it is horrific. It is incredibly pressurizing. You deal with complete fucking idiots every single day who have got zero respect for the industry, but they've also got zero respect from the person that they're talking to, because all they're interested in is themselves. Okay? Now this leads into what life is and the way things is. You'll often find the world is like that. You know, the world is a very unforgiving, hostile place with little oases every so often. But those oases sometimes get overcome by the storm. Well, that's why when you are pressured, you need to step back, you need to take a break. And trading will amplify all of these emotions more than any job you will ever have. But here's the thing. It is a job. And most people, they don't understand that. In fact, they just see the glitz and the glam. A little bit like what I was saying about the company in its dying days. They just see the glitz and the glam. You know, they just think, right, business owner, good car, millionaire. In this world, you're a trader, you've got a private jet. La la land. It's absolute la la land. For me, it's a job. I do a couple £100 a day. I'm quite happy with that. People go, it's crap, a couple £100 a day. Most people don't earn £200 a day. £200 a day, 5 days a week, is £1,000. That's a 50 grand salary just off the top. Now, often you'll do 400, 500. Well, now you're 100 grand off the top. But if you're doing 600, you see where I'm going with this? Just because someone else can do it doesn't mean to say you can. Right? There's a lot of hard work and a lot of discipline and a lot of time has to go into it. But people come into this industry from the glitzy side. They see the TikTok videos. Just follow this system. You're going to be rich. Well, who in their right mind is going to pay you 6 figures for 15 minutes worth of training? Nobody. You cannot learn a job in 15 minutes. Now, today in the live calls, we were talking about taxation and how businesses run and various other bits and pieces. Most people who come into trading don't understand any side of the tax implications that is to a trader. Now, for the majority of retail traders, it's not even a conversation it's worth having, because none of you will ever make enough to pay tax. But if you are paying tax, then you'll understand what the sacrifice is and how hard it was to get that training to get there in the first place. Now, this is where the tornado comes, because everybody wants a piece of it, because they think it's easy. Well, I'd like to be able to dance. I would love to take Joanne onto a dance floor and cut up a rug and do some moves and everything. And I could probably do it because I've seen John Travolta on Saturday Night Fever. But it doesn't mean to say I can do it. He makes it look endlessly even. You know, it's just flat surface. No waves, and he's graceful and all of that sort of thing. And if you ever watch a ballet dancer, it's the same thing. They're so graceful. But the amount of effort and work it takes to make it look that graceful and effortless is years and hours and dedication, sweat, blood and tears. But more importantly, sacrifice. They sacrifice everything to become the best at what they are. And then you have somebody who's watched a 15-minute video, thinks they're going to outperform them and tell them what to do. Please, do me a favour. And that's the tornado, because you deal with that all the time. Everybody wants to criticise. Everybody's better than what you are. But nobody makes the money like what you do. It's a bit funny that, isn't it? Now, it's pretty well known. I've got little time for freeloaders, things like that. And I've got good reason. Trust me, I really do. It's not that I'm nasty or anything. I just genuinely do. I do believe in a welfare state. I think if you fall down, we should pick you up. But I don't think we're there to give you a handout just because you say, give me. That I don't believe in. Okay? We're all born equal. We can all move forward equally because we all have the same opportunity to put the hard work in. Yes, there is elements of it's not what you know, it's who you know. But unless you speak to somebody, how do you get to know these people? If you just want it given to you, it's worthless. And that's life. That's the way life is. Now, I said I'm going to touch on to Joanne because in this world, your trading is very much like a marriage or even a dance partner. I said I've got 2 left feet. Well, how do I correct that? You find somebody with 2 right feet and then you complement each other. And then that's where the eye of the storm becomes peaceful. And you can sit in the center of a storm and be at peace while the whole world around you is a whirlwind of chaos. And then what do? You step into that chaos to try and calm it down. And then you come back to your center ground. Trading is no different. We are dealing with chaos every single day. The markets are living, breathing things. Now, when it's trending and you're on the right side of a trend, you're in the eye of the storm. It is calm, it is peaceful, it is lovely. But when it's in the noise, the chaos, you're going to get whipped from all sides. And you know what? There's only one person can decide whether they're going to step into the storm or stay inside the eye. And it's you. Take today. I tell people on a regular basis, look at 1 or 2 assets. Trade it once or twice a day. And what happened today? They tried to catch falling knives when the markets were tanking because of whatever was going on this afternoon, because it went across the board. And the amount of hassle that I got off the back of it. Oh, this doesn't work. This is shit and one thing and another. And I'm looking at them sort of thinking, you tried to trade way too many times. You put too big a size on and you were trying to take market conditions on that would wipe out the best trader on the planet. You know, it's not that a system doesn't work. It's that you didn't apply the brakes. You didn't apply risk management, and you certainly didn't apply money management. And they are different things, because your risk is how much you're going to invest into the trade. Money management's how much you're going to put into it, sort of thing. You know, position size, that sort of thing. So all of this, and you just sort of sit back and you just think, do you know something? You throw mud at me all the time. You kick me in the bollocks all the time. But you won't take responsibility for your own actions. You just want it given to you. And you just think, why bother? And then you get a glimmer of hope. I mean, today, little Perry, give you a salute there. This turned up. It was the second part of something that came the other day. And I was so surprised, because this is where life throws things at you. It's good old Obi-Wan Kenobi. Me. Except that's the Alec Guinness one. I kind of see myself more as Ewan McGregor. Because obviously with these boyish, good-looking... And I've got one of them as well. See? Right there. But what I'm driving at is people complain all the time about failure and the failure rates in this industry. It's not the industry that's at fault. It's you. And it's a hard truth to swallow, that you are looking for a magic pill that doesn't exist. You're buying into all the bullshit of like 3 and 1 and sort of 30% win rates, and that you'll make $1 million on a minute chart because you've seen some dickhead who was flipping burgers one week and has a private jet a month later. As if. Get your white suit off and go back to McDonald's, you fucking little arsehole. No. If you're not willing to put the work in, you have no right in this industry. None. Zero. And that'll upset a lot of people. Good. Because every time I do a video, I upset a lot of people. And I know that by the stats. You know, see it straight away. You either like it or you don't. Doesn't bother me one way or the other. I'm still going to get paid tomorrow. And I'll get paid very well. And that's not boastful. That's confidence and conviction in my knowledge. Why? Because I've been to the school of hard knocks. I have put the hours in. I have sweated blood and tears for this industry. And now I'm reaping the rewards many years later. I did not come into this, watched 15 minutes and thought, that's it, I'm going to make $1 million. You're fucking delusional. You genuinely are, if that's what you think. But if you apply yourself properly, give yourself a good 6 months just to get to grips with how the markets operate. Then give you another 6 months for mindset, so you can actually get used to knowing what the highs and lows are. Because as I was saying at the start of this video, for those who stuck around, this will suck out any emotion in you. It really will. And once it's out, it'll amplify it 10 times. Because there's money involved. So how do you solve that? You don't think about the money at all. You follow a process, start to finish. I had a conversation in the group and I asked them, there's a chap in there, a little salute, Danny. He's been there for years and we've become good friends. And that's the thing with communities like that. You know, if you're just in it looking for signals and stuff like that, you're not welcome in my group. And if you're there just to look on the sidelines and not participate, you're not welcome either. Because it's a community. And that is a singular word. That means unity. You're together. Now, I asked him, I said, you've seen me do this year for years. From the day that I met you till today, what have I changed? You know what he said? Nothing. I said, you're right, I haven't. I do the same thing all the time. I go through the process all the time. And I do this live with them. Right? And I make predictions on charts in front of them. I go, that's what I read, that's what I see, and I follow a set of path. And it gives me an outcome. And then if I've got enough belief in it, that's what's going to happen. Now, this is all done before the markets are running. I don't do it retrospectively. It's beforehand. And it's because I follow that same path that I've done for years. Now, the question is, can you? Because so many, they'll do a bit, then it doesn't work for a week, but they've only been trying it for 2 weeks. So therefore, they're now on to the next system. Now they'll do that for a week. Then they're on to the next system. Then, if the system's working, they'll start it with Eurodollar, where it might be perfectly suited. And then they'll jump over into the DAX, where it just gets totally torn apart. Because your investment's out of whack, your position size is out of whack, and you're not prepared for a fast market when you're coming from a slow market. So what do? Chuck that system out and you start again. And you go round and round and round. And you're constantly looking for the perfect system, the perfect magic pill that you think you can do, but really you can't. And you know why? Because you haven't put in the dedication, the blood, sweat and tears. Now that's a hard lesson to follow. So there you go. So it's late, like I say, it's late at night. It's after 9 o'clock at night. I've been here since 6 o'clock this morning. I'm knackered. I've had a shit day because literally, not on the charts, I've had a great day on the charts because a lot of it, I just switched it all off. Social media, a lot of it, it's about 1 o'clock because I was just sick of it. Yeah, I just thought, can't be chewed with this. You know, if you're having a hard time with things, fine. I'll help you. But don't kick off because you press the button blindly. That's it. Moral of the story. Take ownership of your own problems and solve them. And if you can't, McDonald's is hiring. Anyway, see you all soon. I'm having a few days off because the office is getting done this weekend because my new baby is arriving tomorrow. Getting a new big computer set up. Been meaning to get one for the last sort of year or so. But it comes tomorrow. Gets all fitted up on Saturday. And BlackBull's on maintenance this weekend. So there's no weekender. Simply because the markets are going to be shut when I need to do it. Might squeeze something in on Sunday night, but chances is not. So don't worry, it isn't going away. It's just there's maintenance this weekend and I physically can't do it. Okay? So I'm going to take the opportunity to get the office done. So as always, guys, trade well, keep the risk managed, but above all, do what you love and the money will follow. See you on the next one.